So, good evening. Hello, how art thou? I can't even say good morning because it's not morning anymore, but good evening. Good evening. All right, so my name is Alethea, and I am here for another random video on this channel. So, if you've ever visited this channel, you know it is very random. So, make sure I have it tuned up so you guys can hear me. Just invited my So Much Talent family over from the Facebook side. And I want to say a quick shout out. I meant to do this the last two times I wore these different t-shirts. Because some of these t-shirts I purchased out of the sewing community. So I want to say a shout out to Faith St. Jules for this t-shirt that she created. Busy minding my purpose. I know it's backwards, you can't see it. But anyway, thanks, Faith. All right, so that's just a quick shout out. You can probably go to her website and get your own t-shirt. Okay. All right, so hello to those that are watching. I appreciate you. Um, let's see. I'm not going to start. Can I start a poll on here? Um, 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 let's see. I do want to know, did you guys catch the extra 50% off sale at Joann's? All right, so and I'll talk about that a little bit more. Um, so they're really trying to get rid of their stuff, and I was able to take advantage of it this past Sunday. All right, so I am going to share my Joann's haul. I'm pretty sure this is my last haul before they close. Um, I'm just trying to make this quick. And I'm not sure when your Joann's last day is. But if you didn't catch the extra 50%, I can't even talk tonight, y'all. I'm so tired. If you did not catch the extra 50% off sale, then go ahead and go ahead and look and see what they have. Again, I'm not sure if your store is offering it right now, but ours is closing tomorrow. Tomorrow's our last day, so make sure you go in and catch that sale. All right. So I just put a poll. Oh, hang on. I just put a poll up just now. Hey, Avis. Hey, Stacy. How art thou? How art thou? Cooper. How art thou? So I just put a poll up. Did you catch the extra 50% off sale? If you would, just leave a comment. Let me know if you were able to catch that sale or not. But I know y'all forgive the appearance. I know I'm looking a little rough. But today is my off day, so I get to look like however I want to, right? I'm working from home today. So I just wanted to share my last haul. All right. So I'm sharing that, and also I am sharing my finds at Walmart as well. All right. So one of my other questions was, and one of my soul sisters, Rochelle. I don't know if Rochelle's watching, but if you are, hey Rochelle. She posted a video, one of her last, if not her last video, one of the last videos, um, the war between Walmart and Michael's. All right. So I left a comment there. Y'all go check that out. But for me, let me say this. Michael's is not even in the equation for me. Like Michael's will not be a next best for Joann's. All right. Y'all already know how I feel about Joann's in the first place, y'all. So thus the name Janky Joe's. But we're not going to talk about that. All right. So, yeah. Michael's don't even compare. Like they don't even carry the same type of fabrics. The notions are sparse. Yeah. Yeah, they got all the extra stuff. They're just like Walmart. However, at least at Walmart, you can catch some fashionable finds, which I'm going to share with you in just a minute. All right. So Stacy says she hasn't been, and Ava says your Joann's has percent off. All right, so ours was at 60 to 80% off as well. But then Sunday they offered an extra 50% off on top of the sale prices. So I went a little crazy, but I mean, it wasn't a whole lot to choose from, but I did find some little things that I needed to get. And please help. All right, so somebody, I don't know what you need help with. I don't know if I can help, Cooper. All right, so listen. Right now, I have on a pair of slippers that I bought. Like Joann's always had stuff for the house, some few clothing items, things like that. Um, no, the other comment was distracted. It was retracted. Sorry, retracted. So no, I did not see the other comment. And let me know who you are. I'm trying to get my foot up here, y'all, because I actually have the slippers on. All right. Hey, Chelsea. How art thou? Yeah, ours is closing too, girl. Ours is closing. It closes tomorrow. Thus, this is my last haul. Okay, so I just wanted to share it with you guys. All right, so y'all keep the comments coming because I do like the feedback. But aren't they cute? Aren't they cute? They are cute. So I bought this pair and I can't remember how much they were. They're originally $21.99. I think they were 80% off, and then I got them 50% off. So you do the math. But anyway, I needed me a pair of bedroom shoes. I was just happened to be in there down the aisle and saw them, and I got them. All right. You didn't go back after they threw out the patterns, girl. We didn't even have a pattern case cabinet anymore. All the patterns are gone, and the pattern cabinets are gone. Oh my goodness. So anyway, y'all, it wasn't a whole lot that I found, but y'all remember my last video. Um, the last video I was working on the baby Quillo. All right, so let me tell y'all about the Quillo. Yeah, and please be patient with me before I get into my find. I'm leading somewhere with this. I finished it. I didn't take pictures of the full Quillo because I was in a rush, like I was working at the nth hour. I did finish it, but I wasn't happy with it. Y'all, why is it that I found after I put all this together, I don't know how I missed it. There was a big demarcation down the middle of it, down the middle of the minky dot. Like the whole middle of the minky dot was flat. Like there was no coming back from that. There was no pressing it out. There was no nothing. It was just flat. And so I had to keep going because I was headed there. I invested all this time in it. Plus I put the straps on wrong. Y'all, I put the straps on wrong. They were on the inside and not the outside. So I had to explain to her all of this and say, hey, just I'm gonna make you another one. So this is why I made another trip back to Wally Mart and Joann's to see if I can find some stuff that I was looking for. So I went back on Sunday to Walmart, and I didn't find what I was looking for. Because all the fabric had been picked through, it was nothing like what I wanted. So I didn't come out with fabric from there. But I don't know if any of you saw these little cups like this. I don't even know what the original price was on these cups, but they had a whole heap of them. So y'all know I am a sales manager at a local bridal shop, and I have probably like 20, at least 20 employees. There are 20 of us working. And so I thought, you know what, these would be nice little gifts for some occasion. So I bought me like 20 of them. All right. So I got those, and I think they ended up being like maybe $1.20. They might, you know what, I don't even know what they ended up being. Let's see. It's not on this ticket. I don't even know what I did with the ticket. But anyway, it's not on that. Oh, wait, here. It's on this ticket. Let's see. Nope. It's not on this ticket either. Da, 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 da. Okay, that was the first time we went. Anyway, we'll talk about it another time. I'll figure it out, and I'll let you know what that came out to be. But anyway, I bought 20 of those. I did find zippers. Um, I bought several of these invisible zippers because we can always use zippers, right? And so they had the white. They only had white. They had one other color, but I didn't need it. But I figured white is dyeable, so I can dye those to a different color if I need it. So they were 20 to 22-inch zippers, and I think they were like 80 cents for each one. So I think I bought like 10 of these. All right. So I got those. Also, they had bias binding tape. Now, I only like to work with the double folding bias binding tape. It's the quilt binding. It's double fold, which means it's wider, and it literally is double fold. So these were regular $4, and they were on sale 80% off. So they were like 80 cents, and then you get to the register, they were another 50% off. So I only bought four of these because I don't need a whole lot of black bias binding tape. I don't. Um, and then I've been eyeing this for a long time. Hey Heidi, Dollar Tree cup. Yeah, look, I'm pretty sure they were even cheaper than Dollar Tree because right now Dollar Tree this stuff is $1.25. So it was either comparable or cheaper. So yeah, if you know the price of these or what they were, let me know. I've got to find my ticket. Anyway, but you might be right, Miss Heidi. All right, so this was the other thing. I had been eyeing this, but I was trying to make it make sense. Why would I buy double-sided tape? There was a lady that was in there, and she said, "Oh, I came back and got these. They were on sale for $1.20, so which means they were 60 cents when I got to the register." All right, so I wasn't gonna get them, but when they told me it was an extra 50% off everything, hey, Lady Shar, um, I went back and got me some more. So I think I have like either 10 or 15 of these, but they are double sided. It's perfect for $1.25. Yeah. So they are perfect for piecing together patterns, like PDF patterns. So you put the tape down and then you lay the other one on top. It's good for that. Quilters use it. So I'm not sure how the quilters use it, but they use it. But it's 5 yards in each case. Because I kept looking at it, I think the original price of this may have been like double digit numbers, like 13 or something like that. I can't remember because I looked at a lot of prices. But when I saw it, it was on sale for $1.20. I was like, oh, okay, I'll go ahead. I think I can justify buying this now. I couldn't, as opposed to buying regular clear tape, and I can just piece stuff together. So, with that big discount, I went ahead and got 10 or 15 of these. Um, they still had a lot of them left, but that's all I needed. All right, just gotta remember I gotta have space to put this stuff right. So that's all I got. Um, I also got this. I didn't really need this, but we can always use seam gauges, right? Plus, I teach students stuff like that, so it could be a free little gift or something like that. They had a massive amount of these left, and they were, I mean, like pennies. And so I only got five of them because I couldn't justify having a whole bunch of these in my house. All right. So I got those. So that was pretty much my Joann's haul. Oh, I found my ticket. I found my ticket. I found my ticket. All right. So let's see. Um, so all the 10 zippers ended up being $4.98 for all 10 of them. Um, for, oh my goodness. Yep, let's see. 80 cents. All right. The cups are not on here. So I'm not sure why they're not on here. Oh, the tumbler. All right, so the tumbler, do the math. They were originally $5.99. So They came up to be like 17.94, so they were less than $1 a piece. Okay, so yeah, they were less than $1 a piece, so that was good. All right. So, anywho, that was my Joann haul, and I'm trying to think that I get this. Okay, so I got this at Joann's too. This was the first time around because this was what I was going to originally use. Right, Heidi. So this what I was going to originally use for the backing. It's an anti-peel plush fleece. I was going to use it for the back of my Quillo, which I'm going to use it this time around. So I'm making Quillo number 2 because I didn't like the way Quillo number 1 came out. So she'll just have 2. All right. So this was I'm sorry, it was 2 yards, 58 inches wide, and it was originally $30 on sale for 80 cents. I'm sorry, 80% off. And let's see if it's on this one. Um, oh, I forgot to mention that I bought 4 trifold poster boards. They were on sale for $1.40. One was on sale for $1.40. One was on sale for $2, I think, and then the extra 50% off. And I got those because my daughter-in-law is a school teacher, and my grandbaby, my oldest grandbaby, he's in the second grade. So they've got projects coming up, science fair projects and things like that. So I got those, and then my husband got 2 18 by 24-inch picture frames, which let's see. Anyway, I don't have to go over the prices of the picture frames, but they were really good. They were great prices. All right. Yeah, they were great prices. So I got those, but and I don't know the ticket where this was, what this ended up being. He got some socks. We got a whole bunch of stuff the first time around. Oh, oh, I got one other thing that I got from Joann's. It's not sewing related, but it is a little cooking pan. And I don't know if you guys saw these, but you can make little donut. It's a little donut maker. Because you know, Joann sell baked good stuff too, bakeware. So this was a 6-hole donut pan. It was only one. I bought one for me, and I bought one for my sister. And that was the first time around that we went in. And trying to see, y'all. Trying to see what all the stuff ended up costing. Because I know I ended up saving quite a bit on this stuff. So the donut pan ended up being like $3. It was originally $9.99. It was actually 70% off. So I ended up paying like $3 for it. Um, then the anti-peel, that was $6. The big bundle I just showed you, that was $6. So from $30 to $6, that wasn't bad at all, right? And so yeah. So anyway, I got those. Now, on to my Wally Mart. So as I was saying earlier, Michael's is not my choice or will not be my choice or my go-to for quick finds. Like if I'm in a tight, I'll probably run in there see if they have it. But the last few times that I've run into Michael's, they had nothing to offer me. I went in looking for stones, just because usually you can find great stones in there, like whether they're the heat back setting stones or the ones you glue on. I couldn't find anything for my project. Um, so no, that's not my first go-to. Oddly enough, Wally Mart has been a great go-to here lately. Of course, with Joann's closing, they were lacking or did not have any interfacing that I needed. So I can't remember the project that I was working on. Oh, the Tiana Princess dress. I needed interfacing, a stiffer interfacing for the big bow that I made on the back, plus the bow tails. And so I found that at Walmart. All right. So while I was there, I happened to eye a few things, right? I try to stick to what I'm going in there for, but I saw a few things, and a lot of times you can find some really neat deals. A lot of the stuff is like knit fabrics, maybe some other home deck stuff that you can use. I had gone in there for not only the interfacing, but I was looking for fabric that I could use to make this quillo. All right. And if you look at the last video, you'll see the fabrics that I use, but it was very disappointing that there was a flaw in it. Okay. I had already sewn it up, so there's no taking it back. However, the next day I went back in and I found this cute little anti-peel fleece that I got. It's a really soft pink. So I'm going to use that, and I wanted it to be a little bit thicker. All right, so I don't want the poor baby feeling like she's laying on the floor when they roll out the blanket and lay her down. I want her to feel like she's got a little cushion under there, right? So I'm going to use, it's probably going to end up being thick, but I'm going to use this in between. I'm going to use this on top. And I thought about the fact the denim is what's going to be on the outside. And then you roll it out and it's going to have the pink polka dots, pink and white polka dots on the inside that she can lay on. All right. So I thought, okay, so mommy's going to be taking this baby to daycare or the babysitter, and daddy will too. So I wanted a bag that they can carry that daddy wouldn't be ashamed to carry, or he wouldn't feel some type of way if it was just an all pink fluffy bag, right? So I thought I'll use denim for the outside. I didn't see any at first, but right in front of the cutting table, thank you, Heidi, right in front of the cutting table was, lo and behold, a nice looking denim. There were two pieces. There was one, a light colored denim, and then there was this denim. And this denim was, I think it was $7.27 a yard, which is not bad at all, because if you know, we've been in Joann's and that denim, all of their prices have shot up to the roof. And I don't think you could find a piece of denim in there less than $12 or $13. But anyway, it's not a heavyweight denim. It's a medium weight denim, light to medium weight. And I thought of this denim for two things. Y'all know I've been looking for a denim because I want to make a jacket to go with my two-piece outfit that I'm making. Like this is a wearable muslin, but it is going to be wearable. So I wanted a jacket, a denim blazer to wear over it. So I bought enough denim for it as well. So I bought 3 yards. Yeah, 3 yards for the quillo. And then the remainder of it that was on the boat was, I think, a little over 3.5 yards, almost three and a 2/3 yards of fabric. So I got all of that. So that was a great deal, and I don't even remember what the price was on it. But I also, the first time I was in there, I saw this nice looking knit. It's almost like I can't even describe this knit, but it's almost like it has a silk feel to it. I don't know if you can see the texture of it, but it's so pretty. Like, I automatically knew that I wanted to make a dress out of it, and I just made one recently, and I put the pattern away. Let me see if I can get the dress and show it to you and the pattern. Hang on one second. Try not to disconnect myself. All right, so this is the dress that I recently made. Not this. That was hem I cut off, but I said it would make a perfect little infinity scarf. But this was the dress that I made recently. And it's very quick, super quick. Let me see if I can grab the pattern without disconnecting. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. But anyway, that video may be up. One of my previous videos, you can see where I was. No, I don't think I was working on this on video. Anyway, I'll drop the pattern. If I remember, I'll drop the pattern in here, but it was a butterick pattern. Can't remember the number of it. But anyway, I like to make this again in this fabric. I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. But it's a soft pink and like a heather gray. So I think that's what I'll do. Oh, and I forgot. The baby's nickname already is Jelly Bean, right? So we've already been calling this baby Jelly Bean. So I couldn't find Jelly Bean fabric anywhere. Like I couldn't find it nowhere. So I just happened to be in Walmart and I saw these cute little buttons that look like jelly beans. They're actually butterflies. And so I'm going to put these on the handle of the bag. And yeah, she's going to be Jelly Bean. All right. So that's my haul. Again, when there were no patterns, I like somebody had, I guess somebody bought the pattern cabinets and all the patterns were gone. Like there were no patterns to be found. Mostly all of the home deck fabric was gone. There were just some bolts of like cottons, and most of that was like themed stuff, like holiday stuff maybe. There were lots of Velcro in there, just some knick-knacky stuff, home stuff like wreaths and stuff up for the house that was there. But that was it. So that's why I say this is my last Joann's haul because I'm sure I'm not going to go back in there and find anything that I need, that I have to have. So this is my ode to Joann's. So long, Joann's. It's been fun while it lasted, and sometimes it's been a little rough while you were here. But you served us well, and we will miss you. I live 5 minutes away from Joann's, and your grandbaby, her name is Raindrop. Oh, that's so cute. I love it, Raindrop. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so Joann's is like 5 minutes away from me. So if I needed something, as much as I fussed about Joann's and stuff she did or didn't have, there were times that I could go in there and get lining really quick. I can get interfacing really quick. I could get muslin fabric really quick if I needed to do a muslin fitting for my customers. Um, yeah, notions, things like that I could get really quick. Um, but now she's gone. She's gone, and she's not coming back. So, yeah, it's been a bittersweet. It'll be bittersweet memories, but mostly sweet memories. They're good. Like I say, Joann served us well, so I'm grateful for the time that we had with her. I do hope that there will be something else that will come up for us locals, for us to shop locally. If not, I'm telling you right now, my go-to is probably going to be um, between Hobby Lobby and Walmart. Now, mind you, Hobby Lobby has not had a lot of anything that I needed either. I feel like their notions are really, I feel like they're a little cheap, a bit on the cheap side. So when I see that little blue card with the notions on it, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. That's just me. I'm sorry. That's just me. But again, Hobby Lobby has been a saving grace. It's been my saving grace when I needed something really quick and it was there. For the most part, when I go in there, I cannot find what I'm looking for. And they don't have like good fashion fabrics, like little finds like this. Sometimes I feel like it's like going into a thrift store or something like that, and you might find that little quick find. So Joann, Walmart has been that for me. Like they every now and then they'll have a nice little knit or something that's really cute, that I could use. All right. I know there are a few that's still open. Like I say, ours is supposed to close tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day. Um, and there are others. I think they're all supposed to be closed by the end of the month. So by next weekend, I think they're all going to be closed, unless I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're gonna close. Yeah, but they're no more. So there is a local store that I have here that I can shop for. Um, I have a cousin in Raleigh. I sure do. Um, there is a local, what do you call it, private store or a private. Yeah, she sells out of her home. It's her business is connected to her home, but she sells specialty fabric. She has sold them ever since I was in high school. Like I first came aware of this business when I was a senior in high school and made my prom gown. So that's how old that is. Like like you know how old I am, but just trust me, it's she's been around for a long time, long Um, but she sells like, fabric for pageants and, weddings and things like that, sells appliques and stuff. But again, she she's getting older now, so she's not buying as much as she used to. So when it comes to specialty fabrics and things like that, all of my stuff is probably going to come from online. And I have resources that I shop from normally. So I'm familiar with their fabrics, I'm familiar with how they ship. Um, so yeah, I'll probably continue to use these resources. But anyway, let me know in the comments if I left a poll up. I did have 6 votes. So 80 I did ask I put the poll up. Did you catch the extra 50% off at Joann's Fabric Store? So 17% of you said yes, and 83% of you said no. So it could be that you have not shopped yet, so that's okay. But thank you for taking my poll. All right, Heidi, it was nice talking to you. I'm actually getting ready to hop off, but I just wanted to share my haul. Love you guys to life. Blessings and peace to you all, and you all have a great night. Love you to life. Bye.